Hello guys, welcome to my channel and indeed my first video. Today I'm going to be demonstrating my go-to full coverage long lasting liquid foundation routine. I'd say that I usually use this method of coverage when I'm going out or when I'm in the mood to glam up a bit. With all that said, let's get started. I start by placing 3 pumps worth of foundation on the back of my hand just to warm it up a bit, mainly because I feel that this foundation works best when applied with my fingers and not a brush. I use 2 different shades in this foundation. One of the bottles broke whilst on holiday. My heart almost died. RIP bottle. I apply the product making sure that I get even amounts of application, or rather product, on both sides of my face. This saves having to go back and top up areas that may not have enough coverage. By the way, I only use 2 parts of the product on the back of my hand as I save the rest for my neck area later on. We found love. So using a pat and drag motion, I use my fingers or finger to move the product into the places that I want it. You in the summer. Be completely perfect at this stage because I'll be using a beauty blender that desperately needs to be washed and Max Fix Plus to merge everything together and blend it out. For this I use a dabbing motion to further press in the product and really blend it in. The product on the back of my hand, I go back in there with my beauty blender and just blend it down towards my chest. Next I grab my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer in SX12. I absolutely love this concealery foundation type pot of magic. It provides great full on coverage but it can easily be sheared out. I use it to highlight underneath my eyes, across the bridge of my nose and centre of my forehead as well as my chin. Down the highlight, I use MAC's Select Cover Up in NW45 and just dab a little bit over the top of the highlight area. Using my veiny foundation brush, I blend out the highlights using a pat and drag motion. Really sorry, but these brushes don't have numbers or names to refer to. However, I will leave a link down below just to show you where I got them from. usually don't conceal over the top of my eyebrows, as I like them to look as natural as possible. Well, my definition of natural. Instead, I just use the brush to lightly go over the top and move the product a bit so as to get rid of the demarcation lines. To blend, I grab my beauty blender again and use the pointy bit to get into the corners of my eyes and the base to blend out the edges and just pressing the product into the foundation.
Make me feel better, better. Ooh, make me feel better, better, darling. Make me feel better, honey, better. Ooh, make me feel better, honey, better.
Next I'll grab my Benign luxury powders in Camel and Banana and mix the two together by tapping the lid against my palm.
But I know in reality, they can't see when I call your name.
Using this Avoni medium tapered brush, which I absolutely love because it gets right into the corners under my eyes effortlessly and doesn't pick up too much product, so I use it to set the highlighted areas into place.
In my ear, better, honey, better. Ooh, make me feel better, honey, better, darling. Make me feel better, honey, better. Ooh, make me feel better.
Next I grab this Revolution matte eyeshadow in the colour Mmmm. No, I'm not drooling over the plate of mac and cheese I wish I had. That's actually the name of the product. So I use it with this angled Avoni contour brush to contour underneath my cheekbone, underneath my chin area and in my temples, just to bring back the warmth to the face and also create a slimming effect, which is always good.
Nothing can take the place of you being there. When you're gone, I'm well aware.
A good tip to get your cheekbones to stand out a little bit more is by highlighting underneath them. So I'm going back under there with my Camel Banana luxury powder and that medium tapered brush and just defining the contour a little bit more.
Nothing can take the place of you being there. Now let's stay together.
Once that's done, I let my face bake for a while so that it doesn't crease and the foundation lasts all day. Eyes done, so now I grab this amazing large powder brush from Wilco. Love, love, love it. Couldn't say it more. It's super soft and super affordable and it doesn't shed. So I use it with MAC's MSF powder in deep dark to sweep away the excess setting powder, using gentle strokes so as not to move the product underneath. Applying a little bit all over my face helps to blend out any harsh edges and just helps with the transition of the powder into the foundation.
Make me feel
Using this brush by e.l.f. I think it's the eyeshadow blending brush to create my contour for my nose, because it just creates a nice straight line but it also blends out the edges so that it's not too harsh, and I use it with that matte brown Revolution eyeshadow. Next I grabbed this bronzer from Revolution. This is definitely one of my favourite products and I use it every day. It can be built up to form a really nice golden highlight or used quite lightly to form that strobed effect. To apply, and use this small powder brush, well I think it's a powder brush, from the Avoni set to apply the highlight across my cheekbone and around the apples of my cheeks. Use the highlighter above my eyebrow area, along the bridge of my nose and also on my chin, just to add some more light dimension to my face. Next I grabbed this blusher brush from the Avoni set. I actually prefer using my Wilko blusher brush just because it's a lot more softer, however it's a little bit dirty. And I use it with my all-time favourite blusher by the Femme in the colour Sienna or Sienna, and apply it in between the highlight and the contour in circular motions. And that's my face all done, guys. So I spray my face with MAC's Fix Plus Refreshing Spray just to infuse all the products together and get rid of that powdery look. At this point I usually use Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray, however I couldn't find it for this video, but I strongly recommend it because it cements your face. For the full details of the products used in this video, please check the description bar below for a link to the blog post. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and please don't forget to subscribe. For more posts like this, reviews and hauls, please check out my blog at lovetashad.wordpress.com. Bye for now.